Hello everybody, and welcome back to Clear Block Productions, and welcome back, finally, to the Gregsville sub. I've been absolutely working my butt off on this route, and stay tuned for a little update at the end of this video. Our first train up is an empty military train on its return trip from Fort Benning, Georgia. With a lone YN2 AC-44 leading, the train thunders under the bridge at North End Blackwater. The empty DODX flat cars 2 days ago hauled tanks, munitions, Humvees, and deuce-and-a-half armored trucks to Fort Benning, Georgia, to eventually be shipped overseas to help with the support of allied Ukraine. Next up is NS-220, a loaded Hotshot intermodal train with all BNSF power, bound for a crew change in Rose Yard. BNSF ES-44AC 7245 leads the Hotshot 10,000-foot train under the bridge and around the corner into the morning sun at North End Blackwater. 10,000 feet of loaded well cars, double stacked with ship containers carrying general high-dollar merchandise, snake around the super elevated curves as it swerves through the valleys on its way to its crew change in Rose Yard. Looking down on the tall rail cars gives a jolting perspective on how much train cars have grown in size over the years as the train squeezes under the now 4-decade-old bridge. A duo of H3 SD70s pushes its train hard as the train crests the hill coming out of the Black River Valley. In 1891, the Southern Railroad was in the midst of building its Gregsville division from Rose Yard to Gregsville Yard. They had gotten as far as what we know now as South End Blackwater when the railroad scouts stumbled upon the now famed Blackwater River. The river stretched a whopping 3,821 feet from bank to bank. The first trestle ever built across the glorious river was fully built in late 1893. A few washouts have happened over the last century. The third bridge rebuild is the bridge we see today. Fully constructed in 1985, the magnificent concrete and metal girder structure spans across the murky water of the now famed Blackwater River. CSX G120, led by a lash-up of assorted GE and EMD equipment, leads the loaded grain train across the famous bridge at South End Blackwater. Just across the north bank of the river is the town of Longston. Just across the south bank of the river is the city of Branklin, famously known for my older Railfanning series. Now the connecting bridge is a railroad life vein for CSX and NS, but it used to be a means of living for citizens trying to cross the river for work, as the current was too strong for rowboat, sailboat, or other private means of transportation. The EOT flashes away as the grain train climbs out of the Black River Valley. The scanner lights up as we hear the dispatcher lining an NS manifest train southbound across the bridge. Rowe's Yard, located in Fieldsville, pumps out a whopping 50 trains a day, give or take. One of those trains is NS-13W, a common manifest freight bound for Gregsville Yard, led by Dash 9 9238 and trailing Dash 8 8406. The train crosses the bridge. A drone shot captures the magnificence of the 3,821-foot bridge. This 2,800-foot train fits on the bridge without touching either bank, showing just how big this bridge really is. Next up is an NS coal drag, bound for the power plant on the NS Jarvis district. The train heads through Franklin and heads down the right-hand track through the split. This loaded coal train has an absolutely insane lash-up. Led by the NS Yellow Bonnet and accompanied by two UP AC-44 CWs, the train snakes through the split, and snakes through the rough side of town of Franklin. All 6 engines on this train are in full use on today's coal drag. This train was roughly about 160 cars long, all loaded, and every car on this train was around 100 tons. You do the math on how heavy that is. And listen to these DPU engines as they power away up towards the tunnel. Our last train today is NS-209, a hotshot loaded rack train southbound through Franklin. Led by an NS SD-70 Ace, the train thunders through CP Franklin, on its way to be unloaded in Gregsville. A friendly crew is at the helm of 209 today. Their train passes by a cut of cars left on track 3, left by NS-22N. A local that works the Jarvis district will pick them up and take them on its way later this week. I'm so glad to finally be making videos again. After months of computer troubles and game setbacks, I'm finally back. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I'm working on this route like crazy, so be expecting some more videos soon. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.